Sorry for the hold up, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. The early bird gets the worm, but we rarely get sleep. Welcome to the Ironworth Trading Show. This is not financial advice. I repeat, nothing in this live will be financial advice. This is for educational purposes only, with a little bit of entertainment in there as well. I will also show you a few things, but I will not be promoting you to leave the app. I want you guys to stay right here on TikTok. In fact, follow me and tap the screen. Why don't you? I'm gonna let a few more people get in before I start the show. Let me share the live out. Before I get started. Get my dog Filthy McNasty in here. We'll do it like that. All right, how y'all doing this morning? Grand Rising, Grand Rising. We're not mourning at all. We're not mourning at all. Grand Rising. Y'all getting ready for this Friday? I know a lot of people was waiting on me to come on at like 11 at night, 2 o'clock in the morning. I never come on at 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. I figured I'd just do one now. Someone was already waiting on me to go live, so I figured I'm not gonna come short though. I got you guys, I got you. Just give me a second. Let's let some people step on in. Before we get started, I want to share the live to a few people. There we go. I was waiting on you, big brother. Vincent, what up? Come on in. Adrian, what up? All right, how y'all doing? Everybody was kind of pissed off on Reddit. They was talking shit about Orange Man because he bought Intel under 20. Then they invested in Intel. They kind of pumped it. You want to call something a meme stock and then pump Intel like it's a meme stock. It's crazy. The gaslighting is crazy. But yeah, nonetheless, this is one of those ones where I was like, man, I don't want to have to I hate to have to be the one. Well, I ain't gonna say I hate, because I really don't. It ain't even a hated situation. It's really more, I enjoy being the person that be like, I told you so. I like being the I told you so guy. So I gotta take a moment. Y'all know we got the I told you so hour of the day. Even though it ain't gonna take an hour, just a little moment. The I told you so moment of the day. Maybe you guys don't follow me. Maybe you're not a part of the community, so you wasn't able to get a signal early, like, me and the Orange Man. But he created the damn signal. Someone said, should I sell Intel? Good question. Should you sell Intel? Good question. Yeah. Good question. That's about all I got for you. I can't tell you when to buy or sell, but what I can tell you is when you run up a flight of stairs, do you get tired? How far are you up? What percentage do you normally take profit at? All right, I'm gonna need y'all to tap the screen while I'm yapping. I need y'all tapping. It's crazy. What's his name? I'm finna call you out. User 123466457. Look here, dude. Make a name. Go ahead and give yourself a name, buddy. And don't ask me what are my questions. Don't ask me what's my thoughts on Galaxy Digital, and I gotta ask you to tap the screen. That's crazy, right? You feel me? You probably didn't even press follow and you asking me to look some shit up. All right, anyways, like I was saying, yeah, we got spot trading within this baby ass range in the pre-market, so we don't know how the day really gonna turn out. What up, boss? What up, boss? Big up yourself, man. So yeah, we don't know what SPY gonna do. We pretty much are in that moment though where we were in history and previously in history. I'm not joking. This is real shit, man. Real shit, bro. You ain't gotta read my name, just read the question. Nah, you ain't even hit the follow button or tap the screen, man. I had to get you to tap the screen, bro. That's crazy. But nah, I'm gonna check out Galaxy for you in a hot second. Just let me make it past these few moments real fast. And yeah, I got you. I got you. So we're gonna look at my first one that I don't want to waste no time because I know some of y'all attention span is short, right? Let's go with CoreWeave. All right, we're gonna go with CoreWeave. Not even attention span short. Some of y'all been up all night and the y'all fighting sleep. Y'all fighting y'all sleep. All right, so look, CoreWeave. Can anybody tell me what this pattern is? If you know what the pattern is, matter of fact, if you want to know what this pattern is, drop a W in the chat. I gotta engage. What's up? If y'all want to know what pattern this is, put a W in the chat. Also, while I'm yapping, I need y'all tapping the screen too, though. You feel me? I need y'all tapping that screen, hitting the follow button. Go ahead and share the live out to a couple of your friends that need to know about this. You feel me? And I got you. We're gonna lock it in. So what you looking at is an opportunity to trade a chart pattern that is well known. All right, people know this pattern. That trade, you become familiar with it and you can learn how to trade it. But I'm gonna show you a good way to trade it. All right, this is called a bullish pennant pattern. A bullish pennant pattern, and this is exactly what you're looking at. Actually, it's flatter. So I'm gonna show you this demonstration right here. This is how you trade the ascending triangle. So it is more of an ascending triangle than anything. What makes it an ascending triangle? You're saying Bitcoin is about to explode. Did I say that, Carlos? I didn't hear myself say that one time, buddy. But yeah, I was talking about an ascending triangle. Let's zoom out a bit. Here we go. So what you want to do is your entry option number one. First, the price went up, right? It came down and then it went all the way up to the top line, which is what we're gonna call that resistance, because that's what it is. It's the ceiling. It's where the price came up to and stopped, and it came all the way back down. But if you notice, it came down, it created a higher low. All right. So then the price came back up to resistance, dropped back down to create a higher low again. That is what's creating the upward slope, ladies and gentlemen, on the downside. On that the bottom trend line is showing you an upwards trend. Okay, so with that being said, you notice that the price keeps coming to resistance though, and it's hitting that resistance spot pretty strong. And at the third time it got ready to hit resistance, it actually broke out. It broke above resistance. That's entry option number one. Enter the trade when a green candle crosses above resistance. So that's saying that whenever a green candle, if we can get a green candle to cross above 125, in this case, this is not a day trade. All right, this is not a day trade. This is more like it could take a week to happen, but I like to put at least a month in front of me. At the bare minimum, a month. 2 months, I'm happy. 3 months, I'm good. All right. This is a swing trade, and it doesn't take that long. Like I said, it could happen in a week. It could actually happen tomorrow. Nonetheless, I'm just pointing it out that you want to buy yourself time, because trading, you guys, it's not about time in the market. It's about time in the market. All right. So like I said, this is how you want to trade this. Option number one, you wait for the green candlestick to close above resistance, not just break above it. What is resistance? It's that top line. It's the ceiling. The price keeps hitting that ceiling. You want to wait for a candlestick to actually break above that line and then close above it. So if you pay attention to the first circle, it is showing you how the candlestick needs to actually close above that line. Now, entry option number two is a safer approach. And this is where you wait for the price to actually flip resistance as support after the breakout. And what does that mean? The price broke above the line, y'all, and it came back down and touched the line again, turning the line into support now. What makes it support? is because the price hit that level and it bounced off of it like a floor. But before it even broke above that level, it kept hitting that level and bouncing down from that level like it was a ceiling. So when it was a ceiling, it was resistance. And then out of nowhere, the price broke above it and turned it into support. It's plain and simple. Let's not make it complicated. All right, let's not make it complicated. So that's entry level number 2. That's the second option that you got. Now, you can set the stop loss just below the breakout, or just literally right where you see the price at before the previous high. That's where you can put your stop loss at. To determine take profit level, measure the distance between the initial swing high and low and extend it above the breakout. But for me, I like to do a 1-to-3 ratio. It's plain and simple. That means I want to make $3 for every $1 that I'm investing. Okay, if I'm risking $10, I need to be trying to make 30. If I'm risking $100, I need to be aiming for 300. If I'm risking 300, I need to be aiming for 9. I don't need to be trying to put up $1,000 and then I'm looking at $300 like I'm happy, or I'm investing $300 to make $100. It's backwards. It's ass backwards, and at that rate, you need to win a whole lot more than you do lose. You feel me? And I know y'all not doing it like that. So take advantage of math and probability and use the correct risk to reward ratio. I know these are some big words for some of y'all. I'm not trying to talk to y'all in a condescending manner. I'm being super serious because I've learned that a lot of people need to go back to fucking math class. Is this live or a recording? Did that answer your question, Linda? Did that answer your question? Okay, so look, like I was saying, this is all about, I'm bringing all of this up to talk about CoreWeave, because CoreWeave is giving you that pattern right now, that it's about to break out pattern, okay? Now, there are other stocks and stuff that I want y'all to pay attention to, but I was just showing y'all this bullish pennant pattern. This can occur over any time frame. It doesn't have to just be on a swing trade. This happened on a day trade too. Yes, I was in another live and it was recorded. My bad. You good, Linda? No, you good? No problem. No problemo. But yeah, we're gonna talk about Tesla for a while. I know some of y'all might run at the sound of Tesla, but it's okay. It's okay. I know y'all licking y'all wounds from how bad we done been done by Tesla this year, but it's all right. We're gonna get some of that money on back, right? So Tesla is proposing a deal that could give Elon Musk $2 trillion in wealth. All right, $2 trillion in wealth. That's a lot of money. This is a pocket watching class real quick, but yeah, he talking about pledging a lot of his time back towards Tesla too. So we're gonna see how that works out. I was gonna show y'all all of that. I'm a little ahead of myself, but yeah, Tesla is. Somebody said made 3,000 Wednesday off Tessie. I know that's right, D. Nicole. I know that's right. What you call it? Tessie? So yeah, it went all the way up in the pre-market, right? All the way over, looked like about $433. That's $11 move. If Tesla could go back up there today, that's $11. That's a lot of volatility. I mean, if you look at what happened yesterday during the trading day, it opened up between 428 and 430. So we're gonna go ahead and say 429. All right, and it pretty much went in a downtrend for that whole day, and it ended up closing around 415. So it went down yesterday, and look at what happened in the pre-market. That big ass candlestick. So that means it actually went all the way up to $432, y'all. $432 in the pre-market, and then dropped all the way down and closed right there. Somebody said, what should the best set up first? What you mean, Mike? I lost 4,000 on Tesla during an options trade. How, Linda? And how exactly do you think Elon is going to 4 times his net worth? I don't think it, Trey. He has a deal that is in motion. And whoever Charlie Brown asked me, what app is this? This is the Webull app, Webull. There is a link in the bio. If you want to start you a brokerage account, this is not financial advice. It's public information. This is for educational purposes only. 15-minute daily okay. So if you want to do swing trades, like if you buying options that expire a month or if you're doing leaps, then you want to use higher time frames. And then you use the smaller time frames to find an entry. If you day trading, then yeah, you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to use like a 4-hour chart to zoom out, like a daily or a 4-hour chart to zoom out to get a bigger picture. Because when in doubt, zoom the fuck out. And then you're going to zoom in with the 30-minute, 15-minute, and then you got the scalpers that's using the 5-minute and the 1-minute time frame. But Linda, back to you. Just making beginner mistakes. That's what I'm hoping to learn more. Linda, here at Ironworth Trading, we make sure that we use stop losses. Linda, there is no way that you set your stop loss up for you to lose 4,000, right? You didn't do that, right? You think there's still some room, or somebody says you think there's still room for market to up before in September. Please proofread. You got me sounding crazy, Lil Riz. You got me sounding crazy, man. You think there's still room for market to up before in September? Come on now. Oh, can you rewrite that sentence for me and I'll go over it for you? But yeah, Tesla went all the way up to $433 in the pre-market, came all the way down to $416, $415. That's $15 for real. That's a lot of volatility for us to be asleep. And then what the fuck they got going on in the pre-market? It just tells me there's about to be some trading volatility in the daytime too. You can't even see how much volume it really is. Oh no, I'm just joking, Lil Riz. I apologize, buddy. I don't know how to set a stop loss on Webull. Well, you definitely in the right place, Linda. You're in the right place to learn. You are in the right place to learn. You should just hit me up when the market is actually open and I can show you how to do it during a live trade. All right. Tesla, that's a beautiful put. You think so? And it is in a downtrend. It has came all the way back up, right? This looks like a pullback before it continues to go back down, but don't quote me on that, Filthy McNasty. Also, I'm pretty sure that the Tesla puts and calls are going to be, it's going to cost you a leg and an arm. You feel me? So y'all take that for however you want to take that, right? Take that for what it is. You hear me? Here go the top options. Here go the top options. This information is also on Webull. Appreciate you, bro. Definitely going to be tapping in. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Don't forget to hit the follow button, you guys. If you are new here, hit the follow button. It's 60 people watching. I won't have 60 followers when I get off. That's ridiculous. That kind of hurts my feelings. You guys don't forget to hit the follow button. You don't want to miss another live show. No, we got Intel at the top of the list. Intel at the top of the list. We know that shit went from $20 to $30. All right, we know they've been pumping it. I think NVIDIA just pumped a lot of money in there. My friend JoJo was like, hey, at some point said they gonna stop giving Intel money. They just been bailing them the fuck out. Intel getting bailed out. They just borrowing money from left to right, like for Bye Felicia. You feel me? Intel is giving Bye Felicia energy. All right, so where was I at before I started talking about Felicia? Leave Felicia alone, leave Felicia alone. All right, so yeah, NVIDIA number 2 on the list. If you look at where it says total volume, I don't know if y'all know what volume is. Hey, put a W in the chat if you want to know what volume is. If you don't know what volume is and you would like for me to explain it to you, put a W in the chat. I got you. I understand how it is. But I need to see that engagement, though. That engagement is everything, y'all. It helps me. And it helps the algorithm let them know, like, hey, they listening to him, all right? Now, if you already know what volume is, go ahead and drop it in the comment section for the people that don't know. You see how this engagement work? I'm just playing. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. Look, when you trade in stock options, even just the shares, it don't matter whether you dealing with contracts, shares, whatever. Volume, it means the total number of shares, contracts, or units, and you might be trading futures, forex. All this shit got volume. Volume is the amount of it that's traded in the market during that given period of time, like whether you looking at a daily time frame, an hour time frame, even a minute. So this is why this shit matters. Like, there's a big word called liquidity. Liquidity. She's ghetto as hell and she ratchet. I'm just playing. I'm just playing TikTok. I'm just playing. It's not what you think. It's a word. I'm just joking. I'm figuratively speaking. Liquidity means, like, basically the higher volume means it's easier for you to buy or sell without moving the price too much. Higher volume means it's easier to buy or sell without moving the price too much. And big price moves with high volume are considered more real or reliable. So if a stock jumps up but it's on low volume, traders may doubt the move. So we don't trust that shit when it got low volume, but it moved up. It's all right. It ain't gonna last that long. This is why y'all don't be knowing how far up it's gonna go. This is why y'all be asking me, how much is it gonna keep going up? Okay, Linda. When you see the volume and you see where it says 3.15 M, that's 3 million. 3 million. 3 million people, well, not even people. There's 3 million between contracts and shares. 3 million of it is being traded. 3 million shares or 3 million contracts between both of them. You're looking at basically how many people's trading that shit right now. A lot of volume, a lot of people. But value didn't dictate what you're saying. Not sure what you're talking about, buddy. But yeah, a lot of volume, a lot of people. A lot of it being shared, a lot of it being bought or just traded. You know what I mean? And trading volume means the total number of shares being traded in the market during that time. It's not complicated. Does that make sense? And then volatility is when you're dealing with, like, if you see a spike in like a big amount of volume pop up out of nowhere, then that lets you know that it's about to be like a sharp price swing. If this happened during earnings, like the price about to move a lot when you see a lot of volatility and volume. Volatility is movement. If there's a lot of volatility, it's volatile, it's a lot of movement. Sound like the cousin of violent, you know what I'm saying? But it's basically gonna move a lot. Volatile is gonna move a lot. Interest. Rise in volume usually shows more trader interest or attention in that stock. So interest is attention. When you see it say something about interest, it's literally how many people it's self-explanatory. How many people are interested in that stock? How do you see the volume on Webull? You can see it on just about, you can add the volume indicator to the chart so that you can always see the volume, but you can also look at any stock and find out what the volume on it is for that given time. It'll be VOL. You can always find it, Linda. Someone says, I'm a Tesla tech engineer. I literally just came out of Tesla. It's not about value. It's about the spread. All right. I like the way that sounds right there, Zoom. I'm going to pin that comment. He said he's a Tesla tech engineer. Literally just came out of Tesla. It's not about value. It's about what you said it's about. It's not about value. It's about the spread. Can you explain what you mean by that? I want to know what he means by that too, Linda, about the spread part. Is this on TradeView? No, this is on Webull. Finna piss you off? Is that what PYO mean? Because that's what PYO mean to me. He said, I'm finna piss you off. All right, so I was also looking at Wolf. How many of y'all know about this stock right here, Wolf? He says, Peep. I'm listening. We are listening. We are listening. Oh, you finna put you on. Okay, not piss me off. Not piss you off, but put you on. You see how that's positive. You gonna either PYO could either be I'm gonna put you on or I'm gonna piss you off. Which one you want to take? Take it how you want to take it. I picked the put me on part. I don't want to be pissed off. You feel me? Wolf though, this is still under $3. It damn near hit $3 the day before yesterday. And the fact that it's down this low again and it hit $3 before, I think it's a buy the dip on Wolf. This is not financial advice, but yeah, I will buy the dip on Wolf. That's not financial advice. No cap, no kizzy. No kizzy. Now this stock right here, what y'all know about it? What y'all know about it? What y'all know about it? Do you know anything about Rich Tech Robotics? What do you mean? I mean, I know a couple of companies, but I wouldn't necessarily say I know anything about Rich Tech Robotics. How did you learn everything, Linda? By studying. By studying. Studying, reading, journaling, paying it, back testing, and YouTube University, and PDFs and audiobooks. Okay, it took me about 3 years because I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have a guide. I didn't even have trading buddies. I didn't have y'all on TikTok. You know, it was just me. I was in a dark room and I was locked in. That's what it took for me. A lot of losses, you know what I'm saying? In order for me to tell you how not to lose, I had to lose first. I read Trading for Dummies and I left more confused. Oh, no doubt. That's why it's for dummies. I wouldn't, no, you're not a dummy, Linda. That's why. A dummy would have understood that book just fine. Would have understood that book just fine. All right. So AGM. That's what we got. AGM. This is a stock that was being talked about quite much. I don't know what the hell going on with them for real, but I know that they were being talked about. And how do I know? Because you can find out that information on Webull too. All this shit is public information. And it's not hard to find. See? Most mentioned. They talking about SPY. They talking about ADAP. I don't know what ADAP is, but I'll find out. I'll click on it. I'll see what the hell they talking about. Adaptimmune Therapeutics PLC is focused on preclinical programs. So why is everybody talking about this right now? What do they know that we don't know? All right, so I start thinking about shit like that. I just keep them in. I go and look at the chart and see how they doing. It's a strong hold signal on it. They got $1.50 target for the max on it, 68 cents on the short term for the first, like on a short term target side. I like to pay attention. They give us a lot of information on Webull that I think, I mean, of course, other brokers just give you information and stuff too, but Webull is just easy. It's easier than what you think. I know that much. And if you don't have a Webull account, you can use the link in my bio. Just click on the link in my bio. What time you wake up to trade? Well, I don't sleep until about, I probably go to sleep around 1. The market opens at 9:30. I'm about to trade futures at about 7 a.m. About 7 or 8, I'll get on the futures chart and trade futures. And then when the stock market opens at 9:30, I hit the opening bell. I'm usually in and out by the time it's between 9 to 11 o'clock. I'm done trading. We're not finna sit in front of no computer for 8 hours at all. All right. And then for those that have jobs, for those that have 9-to-5s, you need to learn how to use bracket orders. Put a W in the chat if you want to know what a bracket order is. Y'all know that's my favorite letter in the alphabet. How long you hold an option? Based on, it depends, Linda. I'm looking at percentages. I'm looking at how much is it up or how much is it down? And how much time do I have left? See, options, you're dealing with something called time decay. You're dealing with something called time decay. Hey, listen, I got to start reading y'all questions. Because guess what? As soon as I read Linda's question, I lost it. I asked y'all, did y'all want to know about something? Can y'all tell me what I said y'all wanted me to know about? Y'all wanted to know about real quick again? Give me a reminder. Refresh my memory. Bracket orders. There we go. I should have waited so 100 people typed in bracket orders. You know what I'm saying? I need the engagement, y'all. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Stay with me. So look, a bracket order. I know y'all probably, when y'all enter a trade, y'all just press a market order, don't you? Y'all using market orders. Y'all probably don't even know what the hell the difference between a market order or a limit order is. It's okay. Listen, when you want to get into a trade, when you trade in stock options, even if you just buying the stock, like, they say Apple $238. Y'all see it dropped all the way down to $225 before. So that lets you know you could have got it for cheaper. What if I told you it could come back down there again? Right? So just because it could come back down there again, I just want to see if I can get it for a cheaper price than what it is right now. If I just press buy, it could be a market order and it's just going to get me in right now at the price that it's at. So what you want to do is you want to use a limit order and see if you can get it for a cheaper price. You get to control how much you are spending when you use limit orders. You have to deal with something called slippage whenever you use a market order. So by the time you press buy, hell, Apple could have went all the way up or down 50 cents to $1 by the time your order got filled. I mean, the spread. We was just talking about the spread. Somebody was just like preaching about the spread in here. Now, when you use a limit order, you can do on Webull, and I think they just added it to Robinhood too. A bracket order is when you get in the trade, and not only do you get in the trade, but you automatically set the stop loss and the take profit at the same damn time. There is no way you can lose like this, Linda. Matter of fact, you get to control how much you lose this way. And for the people that left the live right before I was had a chance to say that, they missed out on the opportunity to change their trading. Maybe a lot of them already knew, because a lot of us already know about bracket orders, but you don't know how to use them right. Your risk to reward ratio matters. Now, when you use these bracket orders, you're going to say, I want to get in the trade right here. It's going to ask you, if you're using a limit order, where you want to get in the trade at. You're going to say, okay, if Apple dropped down to 234, I want to buy a call. And now, if it dropped down to 234, I want to buy a call. And this is not financial advice. I'm just giving you an example. If Apple drops down to 234, I want to buy a call. And if it drops down to 232 after I get in that call, get me out the call. And if it goes up to 238, I want to take profit. Literally, it's like 3 orders in one. The first order it's like a trigger order too. So the first order gets filled. That gets you in the trade. The second 2 orders are your stop loss and your take profit. So what's going to happen is the price is going to either hit one or the other. Once you do a bracket order, you can walk the fuck away from the screen. You hear me? Price going to either trade sideways and not hit either one, or it's going to go up and hit your stop loss. Go down and hit your stop loss if you bought a call, and it's going to go up and hit your take profit. If you bought a put, your stop loss will be above your entry, and your take profit will be below your entry if you bought a put, because a put is you saying you think the price is going down. Remember, you call your friends up. You put the phone down. You're dealing with calls and puts whenever you buying stock options. Someone said bracket is good when you don't have time to look at the screen all day. That's right. We'll take us time to look at some comments. Looks like an M. I'm going to go over a few more things. I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. So as far as the crypto bros, I know y'all be wondering why I don't talk about it much. I throw some on there because I know a lot of y'all still hold a crypto bag too. There is no such thing as a fucking crypto bro versus a stock bro. Like, this shit sounds stupid to me. You're supposed to have both. You need to have both of them. BOFFUM, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super serious. You don't want to miss out on the cryptocurrency world because you so caught up on, I only trade stocks. I don't deal with crypto. That's crazy. You buy and you hold. This shit is not meant to make you rich overnight. But don't forget, this was 50 cents. And there's a lot of stocks that move $20 in a day. So I don't be caught up on Bitcoin, but I know what it is. So I don't forget about it. Like, there aren't stocks that go from $3 to 100,000 though. All right. They just don't do that. But Bitcoin did that, and Ethereum is on its way to do that, and many more. But don't give me the preaching. Don't give me the preaching. All right, Bitcoin went all the way up to $124,000 just in August, dipped all the way down to 107, and it's already up 10K from there. What up, Donovan? What up, Donovan? What up? So yeah, I keep getting asked what's the best thing to do with Snapchat right now. Snapchat is also on the top options list. We got Coinbase, we got Rigetti, Robinhood, Micron Technology, Meta, CoreWeave, Neo, and Google. All right, these are all on the top options watch list. Now, I got 21 more comments. Wolf was once at $135. Now it's at $2.46. Looks like a good leap option. Okay, that's good. That's a good analysis, D. Nicole. I like Wolf on some long-term shit too, but if I was going to leap it, it'd be definitely some shit like a $3 leap that expire in 2027. Hey, you talking about, if I can get the $2 leap that expire in 2027, that'll be good too. And it probably don't even cost an arm and a leg. Yeah, it probably don't. I just jumped in on a Webull leap because it's down to a decent price, right? I like Webull. I like the stock. Y'all hear me? Y'all ain't heard me shut up about the shit. Really, I talk about it every time I get on here. I really do like the stock. I like the stock. So yeah, it was down to as low as $10 during the summer. It went all the way up to $18, and now we pretty much been trading between that range. Somebody says at Zoom, nah, it didn't move that much. Yeah, I missed the comment on what Zoom said. What you say, Zoom? So yeah, I'm looking at Webull. It could come back down, y'all, to 11. Yeah, what stock? Yeah, Webull stock, Nizzle. I got some Wolf. I also like Wolf. You like both Wolves? You like both of the Wolves? Thank you for the gifts, Lacole. I appreciate you for stopping through and helping me moderate the show tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor and hit the follow button if you have not. Also connect with each other. I like for everybody to go ahead and connect with each other. Some of y'all need followers and, you know, we can network or whatnot. Woo-wop the band, whoop-de-doo, right? But anyways, hit the follow button if you are new here. And while I'm yapping, I need y'all tapping. So look, when Webull drop down to $11, you want to see if you want to see if it's gonna hold that $12, $11 range. I really don't want to see it drop any lower than $11.50. But yeah, that $11.93 is a strong level of support. That's a very strong level of support. And so whenever the price gets there, if it doesn't break below that line, what I like to do is take it to go up. If it does break below the line, then I know it'll drop down to at least $10. I'm using the previous levels to determine where it's about to go. Do y'all understand? Does that make sense? I don't know what the fuck them previous mentors be teaching y'all, but they be confusing the shit out of y'all. By the time y'all get to me, I'm like, yo, you need to unlearn that shit and go look at what the successful traders are doing and then do what they do. And it's not going to stop working because you tried it. Thank you, Lacole, for helping me reach that goal. Thank you, Lacole, for helping me reach that goal. I appreciate it so much. You guys, if you haven't received your daily heart me, go ahead and hit the heart at the top for me next to my name. That helps me out with engagement as well. It helps you guys. It shows me that you're supporting me. Okay, help support the channel. That's all I ask for. All right, so yeah, just know that Webull went all the way up to like 70, I think about 78, close to $80, 70 or $80. I know that it was up when it IPO'd, and that was this year. So it dropped down, but it's on its way back up, especially since once we broke that $13 level, I thought we was on our way there immediately, but it's cool. I get it. It's giving y'all time to get in. That's all. And we made a good amount of money from $10 all the way up to 18. So I'm glad it's back down this low because it'll come back up again too. All right, Felix, don't forget. No doubt. Don't none of y'all forget. You feel me? Don't none of y'all forget. Add it to y'all watch list. Add it to your watch list and add a price alert. Do y'all know what a price alert is? And don't ignore them fucking price alerts. You put them there for a reason. How many of y'all set price alerts and ignore them? Don't lie. Don't lie, y'all. Don't cap me down. Robin Walker, you don't know what a price alert is? You get to set alerts on the chart. You hold your finger down. If you're using the mobile, you hold your finger down on the app, on the chart, and it's going to ask you, do you want to know? Basically, you're going to say, hey, alert me when Webull gets down to $11. Alert me when Webull goes over $12. Alert me whenever this price gets to this price. Whenever this stock gets to this price. And when it alerts you and you swipe the shit away and ignore it, you just defeated the purpose of you setting the alert, Linda. Listen, Linda. I'm just playing. No, for real, you don't do that. Y'all don't do that. Because you setting the price alert, that's helping you get the entry. That's helping y'all with the entry. That's helping y'all with the entry level. Somebody told me, hey, you need to stop giving out so much information for free on your live. Fuck all that. They be charging y'all $5,000 for shit that y'all can go and learn on your own time. And y'all be buying the shit instead of taking the time and energy out to go and learn it. And then they also some corny ass mentors and some corny ass teachers. I got beef with these mentors and teachers out here breaking y'all. And I mean, it's crazy. It's ridiculous. Now, I ain't saying I'm giving shit out for free at all. I'm being very clear on that. I'm not doing that. Y'all got to pay attention and you got to spend time, right? I give out all this shit for free, but my time is valuable. you do have to pay me for my time outside of this live, this random ass live. Yeah, this free shit. But you need me on the one-to-one basis, that's a different story. But it still ain't finna be what Dr. Kelly charging you. Well, that's right. I'm sending shots. Everybody, they out there whacking people. Anyways, it was a bunch of people. It ain't just Dr. Kelly. It's a bunch of them out there. The only ones I do respect is Chris Swain, and y'all can go check out Trap too. Trap cool people, man. They all cool people. I ain't got nothing against all them other ones. They cool people. But I'm definitely letting you know that this shit is something that, I mean, a lot of them giving out fish instead of teaching people how to fish. And that's what I'm big on. I don't want to just tell y'all what's about to happen. I want you to see why I see that happening. What areas of confluence is. Confluence is when it's so many different things pointing at the price going down. That's why I got those indicators on there to let me know what's about to happen. Because historically speaking, when those indicators indicate the price is about to go up or down, they're usually right. Especially when you know how to use them. I'll show y'all how to use indicators too throughout time, but it's only so much I can cover in one live stream. All right. Yes, confluence equals confirmation. That's right. Confluence equals confirmation. Completely right. So, MARA, what y'all know about MARA? Okay, anybody in the comment section, let me know what y'all think about Mara. He said, Trap Insane, I follow. They seem solid so far, no doubt. He had a lift play. He called lift. Said lift was going to be, when it was $15, $16. He was telling people to get the lift call. And now lift got a $30 price target on it. It ain't hit $30 yet. Maybe y'all want to try to jump in on that bandwagon, but it might be a little too late. But yeah, it might not though. It depends on how soon it'll hit $30. No doubt, y'all. Hey, yo, everybody that's saying thank me, I appreciate y'all, and you're more than welcome. It's my pleasure. Don't forget me. Don't forget about me, all right? Come back and holler at me. Only the real come back and holler at me. Like, bruh, I did this, I did that off what you taught me. Thank you, I appreciate it. Only the real come back, and I need you to follow me so that you can be one of the real, that's all. Appreciate that, Robin Walker, thank you. And yeah, so Mara, this is, can anybody tell me what y'all know about this company? And for those that do know, what chart pattern is this? Are you in the community, Ty? That's right, D. Nicole, you an expert. Let me find out. Yeah, so what happens, is this a bullish or a bearish pattern? And for those that don't know, why is it called bulls or bears? Why am I saying bullish or bearish? Steve Duran says bullish as fuck. Chris says, I'm with you, let's go. Bullish, that's right. So bulls attack you in an upward motion. Bears attack you in a downward motion. So that's why the bulls think it's going up. The bears think it's going down. But this is a bullish pattern, which means the pattern is usually indicating that the price is about to go up. Uptrend. Bull equals uptrend. Bear equals downtrend. That's right, Robin Walker. That's right. That's correct. So usually I don't do lives like this, but I got a couple of my clients in the live tonight that I'm teaching how to spot stuff. So this is more so dedicated to them. I just didn't want to close it to the public and make it a sub only live because I care about y'all too. Okay, all I need y'all to do though is hit the follow button, tap the screen, and connect with me outside the live so you can learn more than what you learned tonight. All right, Intel though. Somebody asks, should they sell Intel? Should you sell Intel? I don't know if you still in here or not, but if you up and you looking at the shit, if y'all ever up on a position, you welcome. I don't, it's my pleasure. And yes, I do, Linda, yes, I do. But that's something that I don't do on TikTok because TikTok has a thing, I guess, to where they don't allow you to live stream from your computer. If you have an Apple, I have to go and buy Windows just to live stream from my computer. It's crazy. It's not fair. TikTok. It's not fair. But anyways, because I have an Apple and it's not compatible with Apples. And I can trade from my phone, but I can't share my screen. But if you join the community, I can do it in there. I can do it in there. It's because it's like my house. TikTok ain't my house. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. When you are up, like some of y'all are up on y'all positions, right? Linda, you can join the freebie. Don't even worry about you don't even need the premium right now. You need the freebie, sit in there, chill, take a seat, you know what I'm saying, walk the band. You don't need to worry about the premium. The premium only comes with extra features that the Discord has, like, sorry for saying it, TikTok, please don't act a fool. I basically have like a breaking news robot that delivers the market moving news. I have a Twitter robot that delivers the tweets that moves the market as well, because that has been a thing this year. It's been a news-driven market. We have I have analysts in there that give technical analysis and chart analysis. I got 5 what I like to call experts, because some of them got 20 years in trading. When I find and meet people that are better traders than me, I take them under my wing. And we all come together to build a community. Ironworth Trading. It's where iron sharpens iron. That's where the name and the theme comes from. Each one teach one. Okay? Put a W in the chat if y'all can dig it. If you putting up what I'm laying down, put a W in the chat. Because you don't even got to be there. We here. We are here. This the community right here on TikTok. So yeah, we right here on TikTok. We here too. It's just 330 members already joined over there, but I also got 5,000 people that follow me here. So usually they come in live. This is where we chop it up at. Well, anyways, yeah, when you up on a position, when you are up on a position and you close it because you scared you're gonna lose it, that's fear. That's some fuck shit. No, I'm just playing. No, stop doing that. That's not cool. That's not okay. How many times y'all been up, but you closed it because you was scared and it kept going up? I ain't talking about the moments where you closed it and it went down and you was like, yes, I got out at the right time. That was still gambling. That you still didn't get out because you had a reason to get out. You just got lucky come on, we got to make it make sense. We got to make it make sense, Linda. You cannot be. And then, so look, the same way you will the same way you will let go of a winner because you scared that it'll, you like, let me close this because I'm scared it'll go back down. And then you will hold the losses. You will hold the losses. How many of y'all held some shit past 60% loss, hoping that it'll go back to break even? You holding it. Now, if y'all go check y'all portfolio today, and if it's anything that's over 60% loss, you're tripping. If it's anything over 50% loss, you're tripping. If it's anything over 40% loss, you're tripping. If it's anything over a 70% loss, smack yourself. No, I'm just playing. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just joking. This is for entertainment purposes only, TikTok. I'm just playing. But no, for real, y'all. Like stub your toe. You feel me? You might as well be stubbing your toe. You might as well be just, I don't know what to explain. Get yourself a wedgie or something. I don't know. Somebody say, I disagree. I always take partial profits when I'm up and move stop loss. That's not what that's not what I said, Law. I didn't say that. I said people that are, when they're up, they close the position out of fear. I didn't say nothing about taking partial profits. I didn't say nothing about using a trailing stop or moving up, because that is exactly what you are supposed to do. But we're talking about people that, listen, how many of y'all still buy one contract? If you trade in stock options and you buy one contract, or how many of y'all buying a fractional share, right? So this is what I'm saying. When you buying fractional shares and you buying one contract, this is scary money. And then on top of that, so look, when you get one contract, you can only take profit one time. You can't do what Mr. Law said, which is take partial profits. You don't have the luxury to take partial profits because you didn't buy more. You only bought one contract. And that's all one contract can get you is one sale. You can only sell one time. But if you had about 3 contracts, You could have took a profit here, left the other two, took profit there, left one runner. The runner is just in case it keeps going. This motherfucker can go up $40. You don't know. You want to leave a runner. But what you don't want to do is get caught with your hand in the cookie jar. Does anybody know what that means? That means you was holding on to a win and you didn't take profits and it went all the way back down into the negative. How many times has that happened to y'all before? How many of y'all got caught with your hand in the cookie jar? You good, Law? It ain't no thing. I gotta explain. You feel me? You want some cookies? Go on now, Kay. Go on now. So yeah, how many of y'all done got caught with your hand in the cookie jar, man? You sitting up there holding a win and you ain't took profit. You smiling and shit, thinking you up, but you didn't take profit. And guess what? You didn't even move your stop loss up to take profit to where if the price did come back in the opposite direction against your favor, it would hit the stop loss and you get to walk away profitable. You feel me? How many, like, I know y'all don't want to admit it. It's all right. I done did it. How about that? I done did it before. So I know what I'm talking about. Right? And this is what you do to stop that from happening. You utilize the fucking stop loss and you move it up or you move it down. If you bought a put and the price actually starts to go down, you take your stop loss and you change it to a better price to where you can lock in the profit. Not too shabby, though. Not too shabby. Some of us got a very tight stop loss. And so we keep getting stopped out. And we're like, Cedric, I keep getting stopped out. You told me to use a stop loss. Yeah, well, you only risking a fucking dollar. You risking $1. I ain't saying lose $4,000, Linda, but don't risk $1. You know, you wanna use the proper risk to reward ratio that's gonna get you what you need. Somebody say, what leverage you usually mess with? 10%, 1% of my motherfucking, look, what are you talking about? 1%. Let's say you only got $1,000. I use this example a lot for those that have been in here before. Let's say you only got $1,000, Blinky, and you go to the casino with $1,000. Are you going to put $1,000 on the whole thing on one setting? Are you going to put on one swipe on one trade? You talking about you do 100x? Just curious. I do 100x. Oh yeah. So what you trading? Forex? You trading Forex, Blinky? You talking about 100x leverage? Or are you trading stock options? See, y'all, the thing about, he said, but I'm leveraging about 10%. So the thing about leverage is you can lose more money than you actually got. Then you can make a shit ton of money too. You can take bigger trades than what you would have been able to take without that leverage or without that margin account, y'all. In our world, in the stock options world, it's called more so margin. You dealing with margin, but you don't want to deal with margin until you get your own. You want to fuck with a cash account. That's not financial advice. And you asked me what's Forex, Linda. Forex is foreign exchange. Foreign exchange. When you go overseas, y'all still talking about cookies? When you go overseas, you change United States dollar for whatever currency you at, right? And that's a foreign exchange right there. Someone says, these merry cookies, says, but you scooped up. Oh, yeah, y'all funny. All right, y'all funny. See, I want this treadmill, but then I'd rather trade that to make profit somehow. Makes sense. You want a treadmill, but you'd rather trade that to make profit somehow. Are you just trying to avoid running on that treadmill? Starting on Cash App, investing is good or not? Now, I know somebody, Manny, that got like 40K on Cash App stocks, and it blows my mind because I don't trust Cash App like that. But if you do, then to each his own. But Cash App don't got a chart that you can look at. You're gonna be blindly trading on Cash App. You're trading a P&L. And I don't recommend you trading the P&L. So I guess my answer is no, but that's just my opinion. And opinions are like assholes, and everybody got one, and some of them stink, but mine don't. You know what I'm talking about? I know you like to think. It's getting late, y'all, when I start singing and shit. Can you walk at the park? Can you walk at the park while you trade? Why can't you, Linda? If you trading on your cell phone, you can. If you learn how to trade on your phone, it looks just like what I've been showing you the whole night. Hold on, let me show you. It looks just like this. It ain't no different than what you seeing on my screen right now. The chart's gonna pop up on you. You can look at the charts the same way. You got the prices on the right side of the chart, and the dates are on the bottom of the chart. This was called an XY axis in school. They teach you that in school, ladies and gentlemen, the XY axis. You got the prices on the right and the dates on the bottom. So all the chart is doing is telling you where the price was at during that time. That's all the stock chart is telling you. And it's all candlesticks are telling you. This is AMD. What is that, AMD? Yeah. Each candlestick tells you a story. That's why I like using the candlestick chart, Linda, because the candlesticks are going to let you know 4 pieces of information. Each candlestick is going to tell you 4 pieces of information. And I'm done after this because I do feel like I give away a shit ton and then I don't never see people no more. It's because y'all don't need me no more. Y'all get what y'all need from me, then y'all be done with me, man. Y'all be done with me. Y'all chew me up and then what they say? No, that's pause moment. I ain't gonna say that. But y'all do me bogus. Candlesticks is easier way to learn. Yeah, no, look, for real though, each candlestick tell you 4 pieces of information: the opening, the closing, the highs, and the lows. Right? It's telling you the opening price, and then it's telling you where the price went to, the closing price. It's telling you how high the price went within that time and how low the price went within that time. So when you see a red candlestick, you know that the price went down. When you see a green candlestick, you know that the price went up. It's quite simple. And then support and resistance. Support is the floor. Resistance is the ceiling. Looking at this chart, can you guys tell me what is the level of support at? Just say a number. Spit a number out and tell me on this chart, what is the level of support? Oh, yeah, Cassandra, it's not complicated at all. You'd be amazed, Cassandra. You might be a #1 trader. You might be a great trader. You just never knew it. Y'all, if y'all knew better, y'all would do better. So we got 144, we got 149. I'm interested to know who the fuck said 144. Bryson, what made you say 144? Why? 150 is not a bad. 150 and 149 are the correct answers. No, it is not 162, Linda. 162 is a level of resistance, but it is not the main level. We want to look at the main level of support and the main level of resistance. And how do you find the main? By looking for the lowest point on the chart during that time. And you want to look for the highest point on that chart during that time to find support and resistance. Now, resistance is the ceiling. Support is the floor. So 149 is marked on the chart. You can see it right there. Say 149.22. You can set up your Webull chart to go ahead and tell you the 2 numbers. So you don't have to guess. All right. It's just telling you that resistance is at 164. This is the highest point on this chart. $164.75. The lowest point on this chart is $149.22. So the lowest point, 149, that's support, that's the floor. The highest point, 164, that's the ceiling, that's resistance. They almost kind of sound alike, resistance and the ceiling, and then support and the floor. They kind of sound alike. They kind of rhyme. It ain't hard to forget which one is which. They are both important, Linda, because whenever the price gets to the floor, it bounces off of it just like a bouncy ball does inside of your house, Linda. If you took a ball and bounced it on the floor and it bounced up to the ceiling and it bounced off the ceiling and it hit the floor, once it hits the floor, Linda, and it goes back up and hits the ceiling, Linda, where is it going to go after it hits the ceiling? Can you please tell me? Don't nobody else say shit. I want Linda to tell me. Linda, what happens if you take a bouncy ball in your house and it hit? That's right, Linda. It goes back down. That is why support and resistance is important, Linda. That is why, because it is the floor and the ceiling, and the price is just like a fucking bouncy ball trajectory. It's showing you that the price is going up and down within support and resistance. And until the price breaks outside of that range, you really just taking it from support to resistance, from resistance to support, and in between too. In between too. It don't always be a full move, as you can tell. Sometimes it go halfway down and it'll stop and come all the way back up to resistance. But just pay attention to those levels, because if the price gets to that level, either one, support or resistance, and doesn't break outside of that level, meaning if it doesn't go above resistance or if it doesn't go below support, then it'll usually go back up or it'll usually go back down. If it does go outside of it, then you know whether to buy a call or a put. Really, you know whether to buy a call or a put either way. And yes, in between is consolidation. Whenever the price is moving sideways and it stopped giving you big moves and you just got a bunch of sideways movement, it just looked like, damn, I don't know whether it's going up or down. If I was y'all, I'd stay the fuck away from consolidation. Unless you know what you're doing. You need to, y'all, and the best way to learn to what you're doing is to simply paper trade. Paper trade. Learn how to paper trade. It's completely, hey, listen, it's completely free to practice. They're going to give you $1 million to practice with. Have a ball. And if you got a good imagination, you should take that price and change it because you don't have to trade with $1 million. Stefania, that name is fire. Stefania, damn, that name is fire. I've never heard of nobody that name. Stefania. Did I say it right? Is it Stefania or Stefania? Just hit the link in the bio. It sounded like a Russian name. Stefania. Vanya. With a violin. It sounded like a violin player. But no, all jokes aside. Yeah, just simply hit the link in the bio. Juicy Booty Jinkson. Yo, hold on. Let me pin the comment real quick. Juicy Booty Jenkins. All you got to do is follow me if you want free shit. Just follow me, and then you're going to have to just catch the live whenever I go live. Did you pay for anything tonight? I just mentored all y'all ass. Did you pay me anything? This is the way you're going to get some free shit from me if you got a problem with paying for my time. I give out free shit all the time. Just follow me. Check out my content. Join the live stream. I also got a free membership too in the Discord, but my time is not for free, brother. No. No. You're not about to have me on the phone with you for 3 hours, 4 hours while you playing with the dog and your kids and putting me on hold and shit. All right, but anyways, that is why support and resistance is important. All right, that's why support and resistance is important, and that is why you guys need to study price action. That's y'all homework. If you don't fucking know price action, if you don't know price structure, you need to go and study that because you can trade one eye closed just off price action alone. What up, Tan Girl? So yeah, just off price action alone, you can trade off. Literally, and volume too. So volume is y'all first indicator. If you have never used the indicator on a chart, if you never even used a fucking chart, start trying to practice looking at it and paper trade. I'll be back later. I'm going to have to practice paper trading now. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. It's free. Download Webull. Hit the link in my bio to sign up for it. If you don't know how to find it and shit, use the link in my bio. Yes, I earn commission. I'm not gonna lie. But I only earn it if your ass hold on to Webull. Like, if you get on there and just be doing nothing, then it don't mean nothing to me, you know. But if you get on there and you actually use it like I use it, it benefits to both of us because you earn a match on whatever you deposit. All right. So, Linda, as far as volume, you just want to look for high volume whenever, if let's say the price is going up, just like it did right here. And you see those small bars on the bottom of the chart, like the red and green bars on the bottom that's right above the date. Those are the volume bars. And whenever the price is going up and then you see a big volume bar, that's green, is letting you know that, yo, this is a big movement and it might this might last a minute. This might be real. It's going to go for a while. And whenever it's a short volume, it's like, yeah, it's going up, but it ain't going to last long. So these type of things help you know when to get in and out of trade, though. Yeah. Does that make sense, Linda? Please let me know if it made sense or not. If y'all learned something, keep it a buck. and put a W in the chat in the comment section. I know y'all tired of W's, but don't be, because Donald Trump told y'all was gonna be tired of winning. But I ain't Trump though. I'm just saying I ain't the orange man. For all them people that don't, you know what I'm saying, they gonna be like, oh, he said oh yeah, they gone. Nah, buddy, we're not getting none of that political shit over here. I don't give two fucks about what's going on that type. I just care about what moves the market because it makes money. You feel me? But yeah, volume is important because it confirms the price move. If the price go up with high volume, it means a lot of buyers agreed to support the move. If price goes up with low volume, the move might be weak or short-lived. High volume equals it's easier to get in and out of trades. I told you that. Low volume is going to be hard to trade. The spread's going to be wide. The spreads, we talked about the spread. Spread eagle. Drop down and get your eagle on, girl. The spreads is what you don't want. And I know y'all don't like, what the fuck is the spread? That's when you see it say bid and ask. The difference between the bid and the ask price. What color on volume matters? Does color on volume matter? Yeah. It's just bullish or bearish. You know what red mean, you know what green mean. Huh? You know what red mean and you know what green mean. Yep. So green volume bars mean it's more buying pressure. The price closed higher than it opened. Red volume bars mean it's more selling pressure. The price closed lower than it opened. Some platforms use blue and gray bars, but if you see high green volume, it means buyers were aggressive and they pushed the price up strongly. If you see high red volume, it means sellers dominated and push the price down hard. We got 9 more minutes left before I'm done with the live show. I'm gonna go ahead and use the last 9 minutes for a Q&A. But yeah, I'm gonna do Q&A. I'm gonna calm down because I do be giving out so much. Y'all, I talk for hours about this shit. I love this shit. I love it. But yeah, y'all gonna lose money in the market. When you lose money, it only happens because you're not using that stop loss properly. Your trades are supposed to go in 1 or 4 directions. And y'all listen to me closely. Listen very closely. This is gonna change your trading trajectory alone. If y'all take this piece of information I'm about to give you, your trading journey should go up from here. Listen very closely. Listen very closely, the vulture. Listen, your trade should only go in 1 or 4 ways. A big win, right? Or a small win, or break even, or a small loss. That's it. Those are the only 4 options you got as an Ironworth trader. I now initiate. Y'all have been fucking initiated like in medieval times when they take the sword and put it on both your fucking shoulders. Y'all right now on one knee in front of me and I'm putting that sword right on both shoulders, letting you know that from this day forward, your ass better not take no big loss because it's your fault if you do. You're not using the stop loss like you supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You really not. You're not. You can choose to take a loss as big as you choosing or not. You don't have to. Can you explain price action and price structure and how we use it to trade? Yes, I can on the next episode of Ironworth Trading. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.